Bella Swan, the main character from the Twilight series by Stephenie Meyer, exhibits a drastic change in behavior with the absence of Edward Cullen and the presence of Jacob Black in her life. The change can be compared to a person with a drug or alcohol addiction. Is Bella Swan's behavior reflective of someone with chemical dependency? And if so, how? The Twilight series follows Bella Swan, a teenage girl who falls in love with the vampire Edward Cullen. We will be focusing on the second book in the series, New Moon, where Edward breaks up with Bella, leading to a drastic change in Bella's behavior. During the novel, Bella becomes friends with Jacob Black, a werewolf, who is the only one who can make Bella feel almost normal. As we consider whether Bella's behavior reflects that of a person with chemical dependency, we will have to consider Bella as the person with chemical dependency, and Edward and Jacob will be considered her drugs. Costin and O'Connor, authors of Management of Drug and Alcohol Withdrawal, would both agree that Bella's behavior is similar to a patient with a chemical addiction going through withdrawals. Insomnia is a common symptom of all withdrawals, while depression and psychotic symptoms are serious complications among patients addicted to opioids or stimulants. With Edward gone, Bella starts experiencing all three of these symptoms. She feels empty inside, can no longer sleep or eat, and even begins to have hallucinations of Edward whenever she is in a dangerous situation. This behavior is consistent with patients going through withdrawals. Similarly, Amy Rokoch would also consider Bella to reflect the tendencies of someone struggling with withdrawals. In Rokoch's article, Drug Withdrawal and Coping with Loneliness, loneliness is seen most prevalently in drug abusers. People during detoxification were seen to show denial, which may help them deal with the loneliness of drug withdrawals. Bella Swan is alienated from the people in her life after Edward leaves her. She no longer talks to her friends or even her family. Also, she continuously sends emails to Edward's sister in hopes of receiving a reply, even though each time she tries to send the email, the automatic reply says that the address is no longer valid. Bella is isolated from the people in her life and is in denial that Edward is gone and not coming back. The authors of Pharmacologic and Behavioral Withdrawal from Addictive Drugs would also agree that Bella's behavior is reflective of a person going through withdrawals. The article states that addicted individuals typically report that withdrawal symptoms motivate them to relapse, and that fear of withdrawal causes them to maintain drug use. Some of the negative effects of withdrawal named in this article are anxiety and depression, both of which Bella experiences after Edward leaves her. The pain of the withdrawal symptoms motivates her to relapse, but this time she gets her fix from Jacob. Whenever Bella leaves Jacob, the withdrawal symptoms reappear. The warmth of Jacob's presence is fading, and in its absence, the anxiety grew stronger, encouraging her to keep going back to Jacob and rid her of the pain.
Created using Powtoons.